Peace, love, and light, tribe. What's going on? It's your girl, Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through with another pick a card. So, welcome if you're new, and thank you for returning. If you've been here before, thank you all for your time and your energy. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me today, so give thanks for that. So, welcome to my channel. The IC is named after my metaphysical shop where you can find your handmade copper and crystal jewelry and spiritual tools. So make sure you check out the IC.com. Support small businesses, support your girl. All right, y'all. So if you don't know, I am running a giveaway on my channel until November 23rd. It's going to be a short video that you're going to find that says giveaway video. You want to just make sure you like and comment on that video and be a subscriber in order for your chance to win a free 30-minute 3-question reading with me. It's going to be going on until November 23rd. So make sure you like and subscribe, like, as well as comment on that particular video in order for your chance to win. So we're going to get started with this video. So this video is, what do your future self want to tell you? I have 3 different piles you could choose from. So you could choose pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. You could also go by the timestamps or the pictures. But we're going to get started with pile number 1. So pile number 1, the card is the cult. So your future self want to tell you to not get too wrapped up in situations or group activity, group organizations that might make you feel like you are in a cult, that might make you feel like you are stepping away from yourself, stepping away from the people that love you, stepping away from family, friends, that make you feel like you're obligated to do something for another. So with the card being here, it's also telling me to tell you to not worship things too much, but still have a healthy balance with like what it is that you are like giving your time, your efforts, and your energies to. Okay, so it's going to be very important for you to balance time, efforts, and energies, and don't allow anyone that might fast talk you into putting you in an organization, a group organization that might seem more cult-like or not of yourself. Okay. All right, so your future self want to tell you, you have the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Excuse me, the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So your future self want to tell you that it's going to be important for you to give in the realms of finances as well as love. When it comes to love, are you really open and giving people a chance to love you? As well as when it comes to finances, are you being too frugal and stingy and you're not really helping and giving if you're able to? So your future self is telling you to be a little bit more flexible in those 2 realms, in love as well as finances. It's going to be important for you to do so. Your future self is also telling you to be open to receiving as well. So it's going to be very important for you to be open to receiving from others. So if someone wants to help you out, allow them to help you out. If someone is trying to give to you, allow them to give to you. You need to also figure out what it is that you truly want in love. Because with the 4 of Cups being here and you're over it, you might be a bit closed off to love. You are going to have a couple different love options that might be coming your way, right? It seems as though like a cup might appear and then get left right here. Another cup might appear and get left right here. Another cup might appear and get left right here. It's like you're not taking the cups that is being given to you. And if that is the case, you have to ask yourself why. With the over it hoodie being here and her face frowning up, I'm just getting that you might really need to heal your heart space and focus on coming from a place of healing and figuring out what healthy love might mean so you can release any type of burdens or toxicity that you had surrounding love, and you can be open to accepting a healthy type of love and allowing love to flow for you in your world. So some additional messages from your future self. You have the 7th chakra archangel Uriel. You have walking away, caring connections, balance, free yourself, material gains, and you have Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. Okay, so your future self is also saying that with that walking away and care connections, that go back to what I was saying with love, right? So your future self is also saying again that when it comes to the love, you need to figure out what type of love is not healthy for you. Leave it, walk away, and don't look back. You see how she's looking back? Don't look back, but continue to move forward and accept that certain things just aren't meant to happen. So if you've been in a connection where you felt like you had to let it go, but you are still holding on to the pain of letting it go, heal. Truly heal from that heartbreak. Feel the emotions that you need to feel. Be at peace with what happened because it ultimately was for your highest and your greatest good. And with that ending, understand that endings bring new beginnings if you allow them to be, right? So you could do a fire ceremony where you could truly release. You could connect with your ancestors and ask them to help heal your heart space if you are really going through a troubling time when it comes to loving and properly loving someone or allowing someone to properly love you. With caring connections being here, that's the overcoming. So once you be able to let go of things that no longer serve your highest and your greatest good, especially in love, then you'll be able to bring in the connection of your I don't want to say of your choice, but you'll be able to bring in a proper connection that will benefit you in all areas. So it's going to either be a great friendship or a great love connection that would truly benefit you. So when it comes to like your future self is saying that once you let go of a heartbreak, that you might also have a new person that will be coming into your life that is going to spark things up for you. So you might have a nice connection that you could be allowing someone to come and love you. So it's going to be a difference in this. Even though you might feel like you're not really entertaining the love, someone might come in and surprise you and actually properly love you. You have to free yourself though. So it keeps going back to like that freeing yourself from any type of hold that you might have to a heartbreak. So you have to let that go. You have the 2 balance cards again. So the 6 of Pentacles is a balance card kinda. And then you have the balance card. But if you look at the 6 of Pentacles and you look at this, don't it look like the same? How she have her hands, right? So with that being said, it just looks as though when it comes to your world, you're going to have to figure out how you could truly balance. So, how can you balance giving and receiving? How can you balance life and everyday? How can you balance love in everyday life? How can you balance your finances and your career and love? It's going to be a balancing act with you. So your future self is saying that you are going to really be learning how to balance more in the future. You might feel like sometimes things could be a bit chaotic for you. So at this time, you might be going through a chaotic energy when it's coming, like when things are coming into your life that might feel a bit overwhelming. But your future self is saying that in the future, you are going to learn how to balance more. You are also going to be more spiritually in tune in the future. You are going to be connecting more so with your crown chakra, with spirit, with source, with Archangel Uriel being here. She governs the crown chakra. So you're going to be more connected with spirit, with source, your ancestors, your guides, whoever you like subscribe to. You're going to be tapping more into spiritual knowledge. So you could be gaining like messages from the divine, dreams. You could be seeking the truth from your history, your ancestor. You could be trying to connect more with your ancestors or learning about them. You could be just looking into different faiths and religions to see what be best beneficial for you in your future. But I do feel like you're going to be very connected with spirit, with source. You're going to have a strong relationship with the Most High. You're going to really be more in tune spiritually. Some of you could really be tapping into your ancestry guidance. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Some of you could be tapping more into like getting to know your ancestors, really working with your ancestors, building like an ancestor altar. You are going to be working on becoming more grounded and still, and you're going to be working on more of a light force energy. So with both of these cards, you see how this card is like beaming from the crown chakra, and we have the crown chakra angel. It's just telling me a heightened energy around your crown chakra, connecting with spirit, with source, with ancestors, but keeping yourself in the light and staying more grounded. So your future self also want to tell you that you are going to have some material gains that's going to be coming into your life. You're going to have some abundance. So you might have a new car, a new home. You might have clothes, something that you wanted to purchase for yourself but just wasn't able to. You might get yourself a great material gift. You are going to be financially abundant. You're going to be able to have some money to blow. I got money to blow, I'm getting it in. Letting these bills roll all under my skin. I got money to blow. Oh. Sorry, y'all. That was one of Drake's songs. Well, it's not fully Drake's song, but it's called Money to Blow, if you want to ever hear it. But I feel like your future self is telling you that you're going to be in a good position financially, especially if you learn how to give and receive now and balance everything out. In the future, you're not going to really have to worry about like financial gains a lot because you're going to be able to be materially blessed when it comes to finances or like material possessions. But ultimately, that is what I'm getting for you, pile number one. If it resonated, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe and join the tribe. But until next time, peace. Pile number two. If you chose this pile, let's see what message is in store for you. Pile number two. So you got the person trying to catch the money, right? So your future self is telling you, like in your future, you might be feeling like you chasing money. You might be feeling like you're paper chasing. You're just trying to catch each and every bill that you can, okay? You might feel like you might have had some type of windfall or abundance and you have to go after it. This could be a once in a lifetime opportunity that may have took place for you, or just money just are going to be coming into your life faster than it usually would do. But with this energy is saying like you're going to be in this energy where you want to catch each and every dollar if you can. So it's like you're in this energy like get it now while it's here. But even with that energy, it's like that could be your hyper focus, something that you are hyper focusing on. So don't put too much focus and effort into paper chasing, but instead understand that if you attract what it is that you want, you will always gain. So let me repeat that. If you attract what it is that you want, you are always going to gain. So don't put too much time, energy, and effort chasing, but more so attracting. Okay. All right. So let's see what your future self have in store for you. So you have the Devil and Justice. So you got two major arcanas on the board from your future self. So your future self is saying that sometimes karma might catch up to you. So in the future, you could either be on the other one or the other side of the devil card. So you could be the devil or in the devil energy. And with that energy, you could be a bit controlling, manipulative. You could want things to happen your way. You could be a bit persuasive, a bit toxic. You could have some addictions as well, right? Um, you might not be in the best of energies when it comes to like behaviors in your future. If that is the case, your future self is telling you that justice will be served. So it's going to be important for you to treat others well and treat others the way you would like to be treated. So karma don't get you in this negative cycle, but instead good karma come for you. Now, you could be on the other side of the devil as well. And being on the other side of the devil, it could basically mean that someone is controlling you. Someone is being a bit manipulative to you, persuasive, making you kind of like do things that you normally wouldn't do, lure you into addictions, lure you into sex activities. Like this person could be someone that kind of like got you in a cycle where you not normally used to, right? And understand that karma is always going to play a good role in your life. So if someone isn't doing you well, understand that karma is going to come after them. But if you're the one not doing others well, then understand that karma is going to come after you. So your future self is saying that karma is major in the future. So watch how you act and watch what you do. All right, so let's get some more messages. You have journey, deceit, return to country, soulmate, forgiving and learning, make a decision, poverty, and you have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. All right. So there's a lot of energy going on from your future self, pile number 2. So I'm going to touch on the money topic first with this deception energy. All right. So with the devil being on the board, it could represent greed. So one of the deadly 7 sins, and we see that the initial image was the chasing of the money. And I said that in the opening that don't chase, attract. So your future self is saying that greed could become an issue in the future with when it comes to finances, right? Um, with the seat being there, you could have some type of energy that could be lurking in the future that could be a bit deceptive towards you. This energy could be some type of thief, or going back to the devil, it could be someone that's going to manipulate you and wrong you in one way or another and cause you to have some type of financial hardship. And that's why you might be chasing each and every dollar that you can, right? So you have to be careful for the company that you keep, especially when it comes to money. So I'm hearing like some of you could be in business, so it could be a business deal going wrong, or you could come into some type of money, and if you tell too many people, then people are going to kind of try to use you. So be careful for a deceptive energy when it comes to like your finances and your career. Be careful for someone that might be putting on a mask but really kind of want to like take from you and corrupt in a corrupt way. Okay. I'm gonna just read these real quick. So it says, make a decision. Money is calling. Make a decision. Are you putting money over everything? Overworked? going back to, now mind you, I didn't look at none of these cards, y'all, to be honest. I ain't look at none of them cards, so I didn't even know how this was going to like align like that. So then you got poverty, shut up and take my money. Money just goes, hardship, working for pennies and unable to save. So also another message is with the deceit card, you could also be deceptive to yourself. So you could be putting yourself in this deceptive energy as well, as far as how you are thinking about money, how you are thinking about like your life, how are you like going back to the devil card, how you basically don't feel like you have enough. Oh, I gotta keep getting it, I gotta keep getting it, I gotta keep getting it by any means necessary. Now you're overworking yourself. You have to make a decision. Should I relax or take off, or I'm going to work? So you might keep choosing to work. You might keep choosing to just make decisions to put money over everything. But it's like you want to be able to live a certain lifestyle, but it's hard for you to save in the future. And you just feel like money come, money goes, and it's like you're working for pennies, right? You're going to get to the point where you're trying to catch every single dollar, right? So it's going to be important for you to watch your mindset when it comes around money as well, and just make sure you put yourself in a position to have some type of financial plan, so you don't have to feel overworked and overburdened and feel like you're rubbing two pennies together to get a dollar. All right, so you have the love in the future. You have soulmate and forgiving and learning. So in the future, you are going to meet someone that is going to be a strong soulmate connection for you. But I do feel like you are going to be healing yourself when it comes to love as well. So when it comes to like different aspects that happen to you in love, you are going to be releasing and healing the past, so you could be able to enjoy and experience a solid, true love in your future. So you are going to be on a journey in your future. You're going to be on a journey of self. You're going to be looking to identify who it is that you truly are, what it is that you truly want, okay? Like you are taking this leap of faith, and you could be hyper focusing on healing, learning, and growing in the future. Return to country is basically saying that you're trying to go back to your roots to figure out who it is that you are. So you could be looking more into your ancestral history. You could be asking like any living grandparents about their lives. You could be on ancestry.com trying to look up your other grandparents' lives as well. It just seems as though like you're going to be putting yourself in this energy where you can grow and learn and look towards the future, as far as looking in your past to figure out who it is that you are and where you come from ultimately. So with you being on a journey, you're on an overall journey in your future. You're on a journey to find yourself, to heal yourself, to heal your heart, to grow, to even find balance when it comes to everyday life, especially when it comes to making money. You might become on this journey if you were the one in the devil position and you just felt like karma just kind of like took you on this path because you had everything and you might have lost it. Or even you could have been someone that might have been controlled but was finally able to let go and free yourself, but you have to start over. But ultimately, the journey is going to be for your highest and your greatest good, your future self is saying, because it's going to put you in a position of appreciation. You're going to be able to appreciate things more. And you're going to be able to understand that everything did happen as it needed to happen in order for you to get to where you are at in the future. But I definitely showed that it's going to be like a lot of lessons being learned, but for your highest and your greatest good. All right, so that is your message. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, you can choose another pile. But until next time, peace, love, and light, and take care of yourself. Peace. All right, pile number 3. This is your reading if you chose to stand up. All right, pile number 3, stand up, stand up. So usually stand up is comedian. But I'm reading this as like in your future self is saying that you're going to be more comfortable talking in front of crowds. And if you do that now, you're going to perfect the craft, right? You might be stage shy, or you might have a hard time vocalizing and voicing things, utilizing your throat chakra efficiently. But the stand up card with the person not being there shows that you might have been uncomfortable saying things that you need to say. So in your future self is saying that you're going to come and you're going to be able to stand up for yourself and stand up for others. You are currently working on or working towards having a stronger throat chakra to be able to truly vocalize and voice your opinions, your truth, and what needs to be said. Stand up and saying that you are going to have the confidence in your future to overcome any trials and tribulations that you might currently be facing today. All right, so let's see what your future self wants you to know. Okay. You have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So your future self is saying that it's going to be important for you to let go of the burdens of the past. Let go of the burdens of the past, especially when it comes to past people. So you might have some past people that's going to resurface in your life now up into the future. You might just go through different phases. Some of these people are beautiful memories, and sometimes beautiful memories should stay just beautiful memories. But you are going to have some people that want to kind of come back into your life. You do have people that miss you. You do have people that want to basically have a place in your life again. But your future self is saying that these people will cause burdens on you. These people will be people that might bring in some heaviness into your life, into your future. So it's going to be important for you to use discernment and choose wisely and really sit down with yourself to see if these relationships is something that you truly need or if it's something that you can let go. But ultimately, your future self is telling you that it's going to be important for you to use discernment and choose wisely with who it is that you allow in your life. You could also feel a bit overwhelmed in the future, like you got so much on your plate and so many things is just like taking a toll on you because it's like you're burying yourself in work, you're burying yourself in your responsibilities in the future. Like you might be thinking about past love or childhood love or a love that just is no longer in your life as well because your life could just be overburdened with everything else except for love as well in the future. But your future self is saying that it's going to be important for you to take time for you. Okay, let's get some more cards. You got Angel of Strength, Envy, Challenges, Playfulness. How is your mindset? New Love. And you got Your Life is a Canvas, Artist, Manifestation, Creative Accountability. So, going back to the Ten of Wands and challenges. So, your future self is saying that you could run into some challenges when it comes to others, okay? So, you might go through a cycle or a phase where you might have some challenges going on. So, it's going to be very important for you to be able to take yourself out of the situation and look at it like an outsider looking in so you can gain a fresh perspective on how you need to move forward and what should you do. Okay, these challenges is going to basically make you stronger, but cause you to call upon your ancestors and angels for strength. So you are going to be asking for help, for strength from your spiritual team in the future. You are going to basically be figuring out how you can move forward and how can you gain the courage, basically going back to the stand up, how can you gain the courage to basically vocalize and voice your concerns or overcome the obstacles that you might face. When you you have the how is your mindset as well as new love and envy, right? So the envy card usually represents like you have a lot of abundance already, but you might be looking at what others have and you might be more envious because you might feel like the others have more than what it is that you have. Um, and that could be financially as well as with love for you. So your future self is saying that it's going to be important for you to appreciate all that you have and not to envy anyone, but just to come from a place of understanding that they might be on a different journey and a path than you, and you should be happy that you have what it is that you also have and appreciate what it is that you have. You could be an artist of some kind or be very creative as well. But with that, your future self is saying to tap more into your creativity and to embrace the artist that is you. And whatever form you might be an artist, but embrace the artist that is within you. And to manifest more. How do you want your life to look? You have the ability to let go and release all these burdens. You just have to like take a step back and look at your life and then see the rooms of growth that you can perform and then release and let go and manifest. Playfulness and new love. Okay, so when it comes to like money and love, it's going to be intertwined. So how's your money mindset? How are you looking at money in your future? Okay, so do you feel like you're overworked, that you're missing out on love, that your mind is just on your money on my mind, FBs, get money. So your future self is telling you that when it comes to money, you are going to be financially sound, but you have to make time for love and you have to be intentional. You have to be able to balance the love and money equally. You're going to have a new love that want to come into your life. This could be a person that you can trust. This person is going to be someone that could be a bit intentional as well, where they truly want a connection. This person is going to be open to being very playful and loving and caring to you. It might give you some type of youthful love, like a sweetheart love, a high school love. It's going to allow you to have the spirit of fun within your life. It's going to be like a childhood love, but you have to be open to it and you have to learn how you can balance that love with making money. Confidence is always key, and your future self is saying that you are going to find the confidence, but you just need to embrace it more within your future. All right, y'all. So that's your message. I hope you liked it. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe and join the tribe. Peace.